Hello, guys. This is the one and only Natasha. Now, as you guys know, I've been on YouTube since 2006, but I never posted on YouTube because I really just like going to watch videos and stuff like comedy, poetry, and just like researching stuff. I didn't really go to post. I was not really interested in doing any of that. And plus, I was working for a place that, of course, I didn't want. Pretty much, I didn't care about doing that, right? So, I think about a month, 2 months ago, I saw somebody, then I was interested. I was like, oh, you know what? I need to give commentary. And that's when I started posting on Justin Lee Peterson. And then I started seeing stuff about this woman named Jaguar, right? And then her husband, and then they fell out. And then the husband was in this young man's show. His name was Donut, whatever his name was. And I would listen on. And when I started listening on, for some reason, I thought the guy was just very inappropriate and disrespectful to women and also even to the person he was interviewing. There was just inappropriate comments to the guy, like saying things he didn't say. It was just vile, just inappropriate. It seemed to me like he was just laughing at the guy while interviewing this young man named Gerald, Jaguar's husband. So even though I was laughing and everything, I just thought it was inappropriate and crazy. I thought this is a joke. This guy's a joke. He's not even an interviewer. So he's been falling out with everybody. Then that's how I became to know about this young man named Donat. So I was like, okay. So that was one time I didn't watch for long because he was giving me a headache because he shouts a lot. He likes to command authority by shouting, yelling, and that irritates me. So I had to get off. So I was there for about 45 minutes. After that, I just left. I never signed on, nothing. Never subscribed because I just didn't like his attitude. It was just demeaning, inappropriate, not classless. It's just not my taste. I didn't like him. Just because the way he was talking. Even though he was joking around, I just didn't like that. The way he did it was inappropriate. Anyways, so this is the guy I'm speaking of. So I guess he started on YouTube when August 13, 2022, 13th day, that's a karmic day. I don't know why he started on that. 1-3, that's karmic in nature, right? He lives in California. So he started having a lot of drama with people, especially men. I guess first it was men. It started off with a lot of men. I think Sean Davy Wade, Official King Payne. Like he was instigating drama on purpose because he was jealous, out of jealousy. That's what I saw. That, like for instance, Sean Davy Wade has over 100,000 subscribers. He would talk bad about him and then just trying to get his subscribers, just talking bad. People do that just to try to get attention in their subscribers. So now he's dedicated his entire time on YouTube just talking about this young man who clearly doesn't even care about him. And the young man went on his Discord or Patreon, whatever, and start revealing stuff that he has, some sort of disease, which is not my business. I don't care about that. That's his health status is not my business. Anyways, I've noticed a behavior pattern with Donat. And I've seen that from the first time I met him. When I saw him, I knew he had emotional problems. He had anger problems. That's why I couldn't stay on that, listening to him for long. I can tell these signs, okay? I've been with guys who had anger problems. So the moment I see it, I just like, I can't, especially emotional manipulation. I can see it. I can feel it. I tap out. So I think that's one of the things that led me to like, you know what? I'm not doing this. Let me get out of here. Well, anyways, so he's been falling out with everybody. He went to her channel. She basically tried to talk to him and say, why do you do this? Why do you do that? And stuff like that. Because he was into hot water a lot. And then she was just basically telling him, no, this is what you did. Stop lying, whatever. Of course, he got mad, even though he appeared calm and everything. He got mad because people were sending her at cash apps and nobody sent it to him. It was all about money. So the next day he went on somebody else's show, this lady named Yvette, and he was like, oh, F that woman, hear her and whatever. Same thing he said he wouldn't do, he ended up doing. Okay, he went to this other guy's show, AT2. He asked him for an interview. They did an interview. He got 8.6 thousand views. I saw it because I was there. The guy was getting a lot of cash apps, and he started feeling uncomfortable even though he was answering all the questions. But he goes back to see how much people are giving and who's giving the cash app and the amount. So he's tallying up all this information, and then he noticed he didn't get anything. So now his feelings are hurt. He feels worthless. And you guys can listen to my horoscope video about him. He feels worthless because nobody's paying attention to him. And let me mind you, he went and did a white face where he basically called out black people, black women specifically, a gender and a race, said he hates them. But yet he wants them to support him and give them money. Why would I support a person who just basically attacked my gender? Why would I do that? I would support Danny any day over Donat. And this is the reason why. The reason why is because of character. Donat has a character flaw. In his water, he cannot hold water in his mouth. He cannot hold water. His mouth is terrible. He says what he wants. I don't care about his reputation. I don't care if if he beat up everybody. But it's what comes out of your mouth is a preview of your personality. And the things he say, then apologizes, then then says the same thing again on another day because he's angry and upset and he cannot control his emotions and himself. That's a deadly person. That's why I would never, ever send him anything. And I have supported Danny, but I would never support Donat, nor would I listen to him, period. Because he's vile, he's inappropriate, he's egregious, he's just an ugly, bad person inside his heart. He's a mean-spirited person. And I don't think anybody, black, white, anybody should support that type of behavior because you guys are making him behave this way. The more you keep supporting him, the more he feels that, yes, I'm going to continue acting bad because people like that. People like the drama, and then people are going to pay me. You guys are the one that's creating this monster. Just like you guys created Jaguar being a monster, you're creating this monster. I mean, Clubhouse already kicked him out. Now look at what he says here. Is there a difference between collaborating and clout chasing on YouTube? Dude, you clout chase all the time. You jump from panel to panel. Nobody invites you. You actually reach out to the person, ask for an interview, but yet the next day you cursed them out because you didn't get no money off of that. You clout chasing, and then you call people out who's not even paying attention or who don't even respond to you, and you put them on your title. And then you live stream somebody while they're live stream. I mean, you're the clout chaser. And you talking about you don't want to collaborate with people anymore because they're getting more money than you. Why don't you become original and stop copying people and stop being so disrespectful and rude towards the people that are supporting you? Then maybe they'll have a change of heart and start supporting you. But with your attitude, no one will support you. Okay? So is there a difference between collaborating and clout chasing? Look at this. I'm just going to press something. Look at that. It's the same thing. 83% people said yes. Look at this. 7 hours ago, I will not be responding to a hate train until we have a real identity. Why do you care if I have a real identity or not? Why is it your business? So you can go ahead and use my identity to curse me out, roast me, or do whatever you want. Is that what you want to do? Why do you want my real identity? Why is that so important to you? You know why it's important, guys? Because he want to be able to roast a person. Even a beautiful person he will roast. An ugly person, it doesn't matter. He just wants to see a face. Why is that so important to me? By all means, I have no idea. I don't think it's important at all, whether you see a person's face or not. I'm not going to put myself in jeopardy and put my face on the internet because I am not a clout chaser. Clout chasers will do that, put their face on the internet, especially if they don't have, assets and things that they don't want people to know about and a career, a government career, whatever. They don't want people to know about. Of course, they're not going to do that. They're disguising themselves for a reason. So don't make it seem like they're doing this because they're afraid of, nobody's afraid of you, Donat or Donut, whatever your name is. You're the one that was on I Can, you know, having sex raw with a fat slob and with multiple white men because you like the whites, because it makes you feel superior somehow. So I think you have some inferiority complex going on. And, you have issues of jealousy. Jealousy runs deep through you. I don't know why. It's all about money with you. It's not really about content or creativity. It's about money. You want people to pay for trash. Why would I pay you to talk trash about people and to act like a clown? That's what you do. I think it's a disservice. I'm making you continue to act like a clown and continue to have these behavioral patterns that shouldn't be acceptable. Why would I do that? That's why I would give Danny way more money than I wouldn't give you not one dime because of your character flaws. Now look at this. Pay me to crash out. He's just so attention seeking. I mean, look at this. It's the principle. No, the principle is you need a detox in your personality. You need a transformation in your personality and your attitude. You need rehab you need to transform your attitude, just your whole, you need to manage your emotions. I think you need counseling. You need behavioral management class. You just need something more. I don't know. See, he talks about black women, but guess what? All his viewers are black. Well, I would say 80%, like he says, are black. And then you basically insult them. The people that are giving you money, that's the one you insult. Gee, that's very smart. Danai, how dumb are you? You need to go and take marketing class. Go and take marketing class. Go back to school and stop trying to be a lawyer, because you're never going to be a lawyer. You don't even have a bachelor's degree. Okay? You don't even know the credentials in order to be a lawyer. What do you need? Do you even know? You probably have a legal assistant certificate or paralegal certificate, which you can get in 6 to 8 weeks. About 3 months, you can get 90 days or whatever. You can get that, or less than 6 months. I will no longer get into anyone's panel. Why? Because they didn't pay him. When God Fear TV paid him $50, he hurry up and jumped on his panel. Guys, if you want him on his panel, just give him something, because he's going to be cursing you out the next day if you give him nothing. He's expecting that. So instead of putting terms before he actually goes and interviews or go to your panel, he expects you to know that you should pay him. See, that's how I know he wasn't a professional actor, because actors get paid through contract, and they go through the contract before anything. So if he was smart, even I don't understand how come he didn't notice. Why don't you say, okay, here are the terms if you want me to interview, if you want to interview me, you need to pay me such and this. That's what professionals do. Like, what college did you go to? Like, I don't understand that. I mean, I have a master's in business, but I don't understand, like, how could you not understand that in finance, actually? I don't understand how you don't understand that. Maybe I need to teach you certain lessons. Anyways, look at this. Save your stupidity. These are the reasons you have a character flaw, why people don't give you cash apps. Why people don't want to give you money is because of your attitude. Change your attitude, you change your future. That's the best advice I could give anybody. Change your attitude, you'll change your future. Stop trying to be the hater. Stop trying to be jealous. Stop trying to tell people what to do with their money. They reward good behavior. You haven't been good at all. You treated people like crap, even your viewers. So why would we reward you, dumbass? Anyways, I gotta go. I just wanted to say this. Bye, guys. I'm at work.